You're late. I'm the one who's late. I'm late by nearly 20 minutes. Hello. Hi Liz, hi Galactose, hi Ace. We're gaming. It's gaming time. If I don't kick my camera immediately. What's up? As you can see, I have done a few encounters offline, and by a few, about 1,000. 1,000? 500? Something like that, I don't remember. Mimikyu's right now? Are you hunting Mimikyu, Liz? Now that Mag's gotten Mudkip, I need to hurry up and not get pooched a third time. I think you'll find that Jack got the Mudkip, actually. That's crazy. I wanna do a Pokemon box hunt, but like, box doesn't work through Nintendo. So I either need to get an English copy of, like a PAL copy of box, or a Japanese Wii. Mark hunting in Scarlet Violet? Nice. What mark are you going for? Or are you just going for all of them? Handing Jack the controller is method hunting. Hi Tuna, I hope so. It's still your birthday, right? Happy birthday. Missing 19, or... Went bowling, somehow bowled a strike on my first throw. Hell yeah. That's my goat. I upped the counter by accident. Second strike ever. You gotta censor yourself, you can't say method. Hi Abby. Salamon's Prince, hello. How long have you been doing this hunt? Well, on and off, since 2023. Well, the first phase I did in 2023, like July or something, as part of my Ultramoon trial quest. Then I came back and started seriously hunting it at the end of the year, so about at the end of 2023, so about over 2 years. They're on Blue Sky Post. Oh. Let me have a look. Oh my god. 83,000? I'm so sorry. Love how dedicated you are to this. It's sunk cost fallacy at this point. I can't give up. I'm 36 phases in. It'd make everything else meaningless if I just gave up. You're totally getting Darkrai and Timothy today. Port, I'm gonna need you to shut the hell up. You have to keep going. Yeah, exactly. Don't you smiley face me. The hell is this music? Firespit Island. Oh. It's okay, I'll be getting my 25th Magby soon. They should have added the version of the Paldea Elite 4 that had a bug, so it just looped at the start to the soundtrack. I wasn't expecting this song to start, yeah. Whoa! Ace! 9 months? I could have an overused joke in that time. Twitch baby. Thank you, dude. That's crazy. 9 months is insane. I don't remember. I'm fairly certain you were my first sub, but I can't remember if you subbed, like, when I got affiliate, or, like, way after that, because I don't remember when I got affiliate. But if it's been 9 months since I got affiliate, that's absurd. This time, 9 months and still no sub badges? Shut up. I don't want to hear it. £45 worth of naught. Why the fuck is shiny Ogie Dogie menacingly looking at me? He's the unpleasant gradient. What do you do when this unpleasant gradient shows up at your front door? They made a shiny of the unpleasant gradient. I wish they weren't shiny locked, not because I particularly like them, but I want the unpleasant gradient. It's funny. Okay, I'll be lurking, wishing you good luck. Thank you, Salvador's. Lily, don't headbutt the unpleasant gradient. Found something I want to do in Australia when you visit. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. The first public mention of Gen 10 a few days ago. Ishihara was at the New York Video Game Awards, said basically this: I truly feel that Pokemon has the power to connect the world. That feeling becomes a major driving force for me as I think about how to produce the next game. Ooh. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, he could have said that about literally every Pokemon game, but How far are we from Pokemon Day? A month and a week? Yeah, it's the 27th, right? It's the 20th now. Legend ZA2. He did the same thing with Sword and Shield. Banger alert. Sword and Shield boutique theme. Controller, hello. Thank you. I'm about to start placing my bet on Kanto remake. Well, no, they're not going to do... They can't do remakes for the start of a new generation. That's not happening. And I highly, highly doubt they're going to do more Kanto remakes anytime soon. Some dude single-handedly built a replica of this old kind of Portuguese ship, and I'm fond of. He sails to various places in Australia, and you can go on and learn about history and stuff. I think I've been on that. I'm fairly certain I've been on that ship. Yeah, in like year 5. The Carnival ship. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a replica of an old like colonial ship. And I don't remember what it was called, but it might have been that one. I don't know. This one's called the Notorious. I have no idea. This was 10 years ago. I don't remember. But I might have been on it. And there's a very good chance it was a different one, but there's also a chance it was that one. So I don't know. This was pre-Sun and Moon days. Yeah, it was actually. This was a few months before Sun and Moon. I'm sorry for shouting, I just love the word days. Days! Dark guy. I like capitals for various reasons, so let's hope it'll be in one of the places we go to while they're in roughly 1 year. Hopefully, that'd be sick. You can sail it, circumnavigate Australia. I love when I can't speak words. I know talk good sometimes. Closer to 2040 than Heart Gold Soul Silver's. Why would you say that? Mods. Tie your shoes together and hang them over a power line. I can get the guy to take me to New Zealand and save me flight money? Yes. That won't be a long trip at all. Wants to lay their game. Mods, make her update Windows. Sorry if you my shoes are slip-ons. Oh man. Beat that liberal. Shorter trip than going all the way back to the UK. Yeah, you should get him to sail back to the UK with you actually. You could be like Luffy. I think Caverals could travel around 100 miles a day, so long trip indeed. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's like... Oh, it's like... No, so 60 miles is 100 kilometers. I'm trying to do this in my head. So 100 miles would be like 150 kilometers or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, right, we use miles because we're stupid. Yeah. You guys invented them, then went, oh, we're not going to use these, and then kept using them. 160. I was close. I nearly just said 160, or if 100 miles is, if 60 kilometers is 100 miles, no. I've already messed myself. If 100 kilometers is 60 miles, then 100 miles must be 160 kilometers, but then it was. Man, you make me think about the sub badges now. Now I gotta make sub badges. Miles per hour. Okay. Well, miles per hour still measures the amount of miles. It's the same conversion. It's still a distance. Speed equals distance divided by time. Didn't you learn this? I didn't have to like rearrange equations for like 3 years, and then I I went back to school and I'm doing maths. It's like, oh my god, it's been years. What am I doing? 6,000 encounters. Wow. Remember learning speed equals distance divided by time because my teacher played a parody of Ain't No Mountain High Enough with it in the chorus. What? Hi, Snail. You'll have gay here, that's sick. Oh yeah, you missed out on the Yuri streams. That was crazy. You missed out on that big time. Literally 1984. If you want to go back and watch them, if you go to my YouTube channel, there's a there's a VODs playlist. And you can watch the Yuri streams there. That playlist isn't updated anymore though, because I made a VODs channel. So... found it. Oh my god. I'm not gonna play this because I'll be banished to hell. But this is awesome. Oops. I will look at that later. Happy Yuriversary. Wait, that was like a while ago. Those streams were like 6 months ago. If anyone wants to learn Year 9 science, to give that a listen. That's Year 9 maths, buddy. We were learning that in Year 7 maths, probably earlier actually, I don't remember. Year 9 gay class, ah. See, I always remember Year 9 being very weird because I was in Year 9 in 2020. So that was an experience, but then also Western Australia got like completely unscathed by COVID. So like I had 2-3 weeks of lockdown and then it was business as usual. Heard some high schoolers mention my old calculus teacher at the bowling alley. Glad to hear he's still teaching there. He was awesome. I had a teacher at school that my mum had when she went to school. And she thought she was old then, but then while I was at school, she was like in her 70s. I was in year 11 during COVID, so it was so weird. Yeah. In 8th grade, I had to be somewhere during the gay class, and they gave out pride flags and taught us about gay after lunch. Damn. Never even sat my final exams for a year. They did us just guess what our final grades would be. Oh, that's sick. What? One period during advisory where they did that ever. Whoops. Genuinely great teacher who cared about us all doing well on our AP tests. I'm gonna guess that I know what AP means. And I'm gonna say, damn, I wish I had a teacher who cared about that. In my year 10 maths class, we had like everybody's favorite teacher in the entire school. And then he taking college level course in high school for college credit. Okay, that's okay. Armor piercing. Ass PP. No, okay, in year 10, in my year 10 maths class, we had, like, everybody's favorite teacher, which was awesome. I definitely forgot to up the counter once. But then he left at the end of term 3, so for term 4, we got a different teacher who everybody hated, and she didn't even teach us the curriculum, she taught us other stuff. So then when we got the test, it was like, nobody knew how to do any of the shit on the test, and the entire class failed. I'm guessing they broke him. Yeah. He was always really cool. Like, he would tell definitely made up stories about his past, but, like, they were awesome. And then, like, he got in trouble for doing that, and then kids would just, like, not pay attention during his class, and I don't know. It sucked that he had to leave, and then he came back, like, after we left, and it was lame. But, like, yeah. This teacher, nobody liked her, she was the worst, and then she taught us the wrong stuff, and the entire class failed. And then, at the end, this was at the end of the year with our, like, end of year exams. And then, 10 stream streak, that's crazy. And then, at the end of the year, the head of maths at our school was like, alright, some random time in January, I want everyone to be on a Teams meeting from this class. We're going to go over what happened. And nobody showed up for the Teams meeting because you are not getting me in a Teams meeting during summer holidays. Are you insane? I don't know a single person who showed up to that meeting other than the head of maths. Okay. Okay, I had to allow that. I mean, I was made aware of that. Not quite by those means. You know, in Year 9 biology, you don't say that sort of stuff to a bunch of Year 9s because then they'll just act up over it. You have to at least try and say it professionally. Fuck did I come back to? You certainly came back to something. I'm sorry, I'll leave. It's been a good stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Average snailism, yeah. Not Jerry. She didn't say it in a perfectly tame way either. There. She did not use that word. Okay. I appreciate the joke, but yes, please leave. Okay. No. Who the fuck is Jerry? Is it the Shuppet? I thought... Oh, I meant to steal... Hi, Curb. I meant to steal from Tate Maractus Man. He made a "This is a Shuppet free zone" sign for cookies because she started hunting Mimikyu as well. So I'm stealing it and putting it on my layout. Do I have to redeem a layout redemption? I think I do. There's my layout redemption. Okay, here's the no Shuppet sign. This is a Shuppet free zone. No Shuppet allowed. Why did you redeem it? You're the streamer? Because I follow the rules. And the rules are, you gotta redeem it. Shuppet, more like soup it. I don't know if you could drink a Shuppet. Someone who was always Team Tom, fuck Jerry. Stupid. You'll allow Timothy over Shuppet? No, I never said that. No, just because... This is... Just because I put up a no smoking sign doesn't mean vaping is allowed. This is not... This is false equivalence. Timothy is also banned, but he won't listen. And also, like, the last 3 shinies have been Shuppet, so, like... Shuppet is banned. Shuppet is, like, mega banned. I'm actually gonna verify that. I'm pretty sure the last 3 phases were Shuppet. Yeah, the last 3 phases have all been Shuppet. Shuppet is super duper banned. I might actually have a shiny reaction where the Timothy shines. This has become a race. What happens first? Literally anything else or Timothy? And I'm hoping it's literally anything else. Preferably Mimikyu, but you know. I'm gonna steal Shuppet's lunch money and kiss his mother. Shove him into a locker. Ankle tap him while he's walking past. Timothy Shelmet. His mother's in a polycule. What does that mean? I've never been more invested in a phase. Well, get uninvested because it's not happening. Cash out now because you're not seeing a return on your investment. Hi, Kaylin. Yeah, I'm hoping to go to 10k. I haven't gone... This is like... I think this is my 10th over-odds phase in the entire hunt out of 36. And none of them cracked 10k, so I kind of want this one to go over 10k. But I said that last time, and it went to like 9.5. Okay, Snail, you... I know what a polycule is. I mean, what do you mean by Shuppet's mother is in a polycule? How does that... Made a short that has my Tepic reaction. Ooh, feel free to drop it in the chat. I want to see it. Bayonet gets freaky. Bayonet gets... That's getting pinned. Bayonet gets freaky is pinned. Common Bayonet Polycule W. Okay, well I do have... I think I have five Shuppet? Yeah, I have 5 Shuppet, so I have... Is that the Shuppet Polycule? We need a quote bot. Okay. I will have a look at that probably during the next ad break. Thank you, Liz. Would you rather have Timothy over a Shuppet? I need to know how low my guy is. Okay, no, I genuinely would rather have Timothy over a Shuppet because at this point it's funny, but, like, I don't need either of them. At this point, I don't care what the phase is. I don't need it. I have more than enough to ever need. Like, I never need to come back here again unless for some reason I want to hunt Mimikyu again. What if I evolve Timothy into a Gengar just to spite you? Michael Keys 4? No, I think we're on Michael Keys 3. I think this one will be No, it was Keys Michael. You can't even remember his own name? Oh my god. You're telling me there's a 0% chance you hunt Golbat here? I have 12 Golbat. I will never need another one again. I also have 2 Golbat in Let's Go, and I have a Zubat in Leaf Green, and that will probably also result in many, many more Golbat and Zubat as I hunt Misdreavus. You would have my death on your hands? It was a joke, Port. It was a joke. I promise. Just joshing you. Not even a full box of Golbat. I might genuinely die before that happens. Growlithe and Vulpix broke their Switch game streak. They aren't in ZA, but they were in every other Switch game. Oh, right. Next Keys Michael will be Japanese, so the name order is reversed. I didn't forget. Hello, https://www.twitch.tv/ace after the Yuri _. Also, 5 Haunters. Jerry is Dark, right? No, that's Duck Guy. I mean, it could be Jerry. We'll see. He's coming, Timothy. I'm starting to think finding all of these Haunters at once is a bad omen. Bad omen being Timothy. Like an accursed object. Back with cheese. Welcome back with cheese. Okay, I was gonna... Actually, what I was gonna do is I was gonna put... accessibility. I was gonna... SR was gonna make the home button, and SL I was gonna make the capture button. So then, if I'm doing an encounter, I can still reset the game. Timothy Chalamet from the hit film June, no way. I haven't seen either of the Dune films, and I haven't read the book, even though I own the book. I should probably read that. Timothy Chalamet. Crazy how Splatoon 1's boss fights peaked in the first film. Yeah, I think Splatoon 1's boss fights probably did peak in Splatoon 1. Wasn't it filmed in Australia? I don't know. It might have been. Have you been to the Big Rock Uluru? No, I have not. That's like very far away. In the middle of the desert. Wow, I formed a sentence. No, I know what you mean. I wouldn't say they peaked in the first game. I would say they probably peaked after expansion. And I have to say Side Order was very fun as well. I like that they made the base game of Splatoon 3 more similar to Octo Expansion. We watched Muppets Most Wanted and I'm surprised they didn't edit out a certain person on Disney+. I haven't seen that film since I was probably 6 years old. I have no idea who you're talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not know he was in that film. Yeah. The chat reaction all at once. No, don't. Everyone had the exact same reaction? Yeah. I mimic you. Garlic cheese is fantastic. I freaking love garlic. The worst part though is like, sometimes we'll cook crabs, and then in the sauce there'll be garlic, and you don't know if that's a bit of crab meat or a bit of garlic, and then you eat it and it's a bit of garlic and it kills you instantly. Just like a whole clove. There was a garlic festival in my state last year. Ooh. Renault is building long-range attack drone. What does that have to do with anything? I don't want to get long-range attack droned by the French. But your future vampire partner, it's fine. Okay, Renault is building attack drones. Just wanted to say it. Okay, I can't wait to get bombed by French drones. That's gonna be a fun experience. I'm in French bomb drone range. Isn't there a single Goomy plush for sale right now? What the freak? I'm still waiting on my Voice Peak Teto plush, because that was a pre-order on Good Smile and it doesn't ship until like August. But like, I was really confused when I like pre-ordered it, because they didn't... Good Smile doesn't take payment until they've got all the pre-orders in, which is strange. Speaking of vampires, they should make vampire squid Pokemon. Ooh, that'd be cool. The fat-ass Teto plush is like 300. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like absurdly. What was everyone's most recent plush? One moment, please. I just bumped the camera. Yippee! Okay, Sakura Miku. Here she is. This was my most recent plush. Now I get to fix the camera because I bumped it when I got up. Yeah. Okay. Sakura Miku. Sitting Cutie Relicanth. Oh yeah, that was good. I just bumped the camera again. I'm gonna explode and die and blow everybody up with me. I'm gonna do an encounter with Miku in the frame so you can't see it. Okay, we're safe. Mine was an... I really want an Aripaima Pokemon? I don't know, but... I think mine was Captain Pikachu I got from a claw machine. That's awesome. Sitting Cuties Noivern. Pajama Parties Usagi Chikawa. Oh, nice. Can we have a Miku redeem where you block one of the games with a plushie? That's kind of a good idea, actually. Paid $30 for Usagi and Miniso. Just saying words. The most disappointed I've ever been to see a Haunter. I'm gonna tell Haunter you said that. No more Pico is basically just this. Can we get another Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde inspired Pokemon? I don't know who they are. I can have a guess judging by the fact that you just said that's what Morpeko is based on. Which 3DS is the Sun and Moon one? This one. Okay, so you can tell because the black one, the only black one I have is the Sun and Moon one. And then out of the grey ones, the one with the Gaia save file is the Zelda one. This one is the Zelda one because it has my original save on it. And then this one is the X and Y one because it's the only old 3DS. How do I give myself... Look at this absolutely beautiful unit. That's a big fish. Thank you for showing me big fish, I guess. Dr. Jekyll is a kind, well-respected, intelligent scientist who meddles with darker side of science as he wants to bring out his second nature. He does this through transforming himself into Dr. Hyde, his evil alter ego who doesn't repent or accept responsibility for his evil crimes and ways. Oh, okay. My most recent plus was with a Pokédex-sized Mimikyu. I want that one. I want it. Can I just send you the life-size Mimikyu? If you want to. I can send you the image? Sure. DM me the image right now. I love it when I freak up the camera and now it's all over the place. Good? No, we're not good. Totem-sized Mimikyu plush? That would be awesome! I want a Totem Mimikyu plush. See, I think they need to do Legends of Alola so we can just have totems instead of alphas. but they work the same way. Shiny Mimi 285, no mark. Oh, good luck. Good luck. That's awesome though. Any shiny Mimikyu is a good shiny Mimikyu. If they do Germany as a region, they should go full Brothers Grimm and make a bunch of fairy tale inspired Pokemon locations, except... Yeah, like, that's kind of what they did for Sword and Shield with, like, Impidimp. Glimwood Tangle type thing. I imagine totems would more so work like the Enraged Pokemon from PLA than just any Alpha. I mean, yeah. Also, the reason why the Mimikyu on the layout between the games at the far right side, that's a Totem Mimikyu. I didn't just make it bigger, I downloaded the GIF for Totem Mimikyu, so it is bigger. Yeah, but the deck sucked in Alola. Oh my god, we need to start legally killing people, I think. Isn't there a Pokemon Center in Australia? There is. But I have no idea if they have the Mimikyu. Punching air when I saw that tweet. Yeah, somebody said, okay, wait. Surely I can find it in my replies. Yes. Somebody says, you're joking, Galar and Alola have the two worst dexes in the series objectively. Firstly, that is something completely subjective. You can't just say objectively to something completely subjective. And secondly, that's also wrong. They have it. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I want the Mimikyu, but I can't afford it. Ken Brett. Check DMs. Oh, they do have it. Please don't be too expensive. Please don't be too expensive. Oh, it's $80! Oh, why? Why is it $80? Is this gonna... it's 5 Haunter again. Timothy, you're getting dangerously close. I died, bro. The evolving Geodude plush import was a really hard decision to buy last year. I should get... Yeah, I want to get it, but that's so expensive. I don't know. Believe me, if I could have, I would have already bought both Sitting Cuties. But I haven't. Because they're so expensive. And also, I might get disowned if I buy any more plushies. How much are they over there? I don't know. Let me have a look. I closed the tab, damn it. Three Mimikyu plushies or Pokopia? Obviously 3 Mimikyu plushies. Okay, the Sitting Cuties are $32 each. There's 17 over here, which is outrageous, and why I don't have more of them. Yeah. Okay. Abby, counterpoint, I wasn't gonna buy Pocopia anyway. But, like, you have a gift for me? What is this? Thought it was bad at 18 here. Yeah, this is awesome, Ace. Why is there a giant Mimikyu outside, presumably my house? Curb, it's insane how much more expensive it is here, especially compared to Canadian, because they're not that much. AUD and CAD aren't that different. You don't get the house, that's just for scale. Big plush. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would buy that plush. This is my Mimi corner. Ooh. This is awesome, Liz. Have the card. There's so many guys. Oh, you got the big Funko Pop one. I'm still conflicted on the Funko Pop, cause like, on one hand, the top part is Mimikyu, but on the other hand, the bottom part is Funko Pop, and I don't like the Funko Pop part. Any more Haunter plushies? I only have 2. Just buy all of the Haunter plushies. One hand Funko Pops are trash. They are. Do you have both of the Sitting Cuties, Liz, or only the... Oh, no, they're both there. I want them so bad. What card is that? Oh, you have the Luigi Pikachu. I love that card. Got it back. Back in 2. 2016? Yeah, nice. Oh, this is the Flintstones version of this. Of Amity Square. What do you mean? It is 2016. Didn't you guys know it's 2016 again? We're running it back. Shout out to that Chow just grooming it up there. He's really, he's schmoovin' with it. He's going ham. Froyo is in this year in 2016. Please God, no, don't run 2016 back. 2016 was a terrible year, and somehow still better than this year. Okay, all I'm saying is, we got Pokemon Sun and Moon in 2016. We didn't get Pokemon Sun and Moon this year. Unless Gen 10 is actually just Sun and Moon 2. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon 2. Do you have a convincing argument? I mean, trust me, I don't want to be, I don't want it to be 2016 again, because then I'd be 10 years old, and that would be kind of lame. But it does mean we're allowed to dab again. Dabbing is cool now, so we can start dabbing. There's 5 Haunters again. Timothy, what are you planning? Stop sending federal agents to my door. I will not open it. Don't want to go back to middle school. That kind of sucked. Okay, what is middle school? I know you have, like... So we just have primary school and high school. You go to high school at year 7. What years... You have, like, elementary, middle, and high. What years are they? I have no idea. I don't understand the reason why you would need 3 schools, to be honest. Like, two schools seems to work fine. Elementary school is 1 to 5, okay. Middle school 6 to 8, and then... Wait, your high school starts at year 9? That's crazy. It's not consistent either. Some districts don't do middle school. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 1st to 5th. Okay. So, in Australia, we just do year 1 to 6 is primary school, year 7 to 12 is high school, and that's it. Same. Okay. So, Canada does that too. But Quebec is odd. Oh, okay. Well, I was aware that Quebec is odd, but what's their school system like? No. This is not Paper Mario 64. This is definitely some sort of Pokemon. This is Stark Mountain from Diamond and Pearl. I don't have any Paper Mario in my soundtrack. It's just... It's mostly Pokemon. My playlist is Pokemon, Splatoon 1 and 2, a bit of Mario Kart 8, and Ocarina of Time. And Undertale and Deltarune. It's split further into... Okay, no, that's the same as how it works in Australia. If you're born... Is it... Okay, no, so my year group was 2005 and 2006. So if you were born July... So my year group was July 2005 to June 2006. So, like... And then the year group below me would have been... July 2006 to June 2007. Why they did it like that, I don't know. Please add Port Prisma. I really like Color Splash soundtrack. Blue Bay Beach. That sounds like an NFL team. Gerson, come save me from Timothy. I've got a July birthday and was one of the youngest in my class as a result. Oh, maybe it works the other way around then. I don't know. See, because here, if your birthday's in July, you're the oldest in the class. My friend's birthday was on the 1st of July, so he was just the oldest. Like, but because my birthday was in June, I'm like the youngest. For summer birthdays, it's more so up to the parents, I think, for when a student starts school. Weird. I mean, in Australia, it's like pretty much hard June to July unless you like have twins and one was born on like the 30th of June or one was born on the 1st of July. You can like hold one of them back or like bring them both forward. I don't know. Shiny Mimi 286 has a mark. Ooh, what mark? I should mark hunt Mimikyu maybe. I don't know. I would have to method hunt it though because full odds would take too long. I have to figure out how I want to hunt Alpha Mimikyu in ZA. Like, I assume I just find a distortion and like try and get an Alpha Power 3 Fairy Donut. Because Mimikyu spawns in Ghost Distortions. So, like, I get a Fairy Donut, I guess. I did Shalfa. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I want it full odds now, so I'm not gonna use Sparkling Power. Sorry, Minecraft soundtrack are getting skipped. Oh, that's gonna start soon. Freak you, Jeff Bezos. Stop giving me ads. Pretty sure I just use Alpha 2 with Charm. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not doing Charm either, so it will be full odds. And I also don't know how I want to go about it. Like, I just watched Satoshi Toad's video where he hunts all three of the Scizor line, of the Scyther line. He did Scyther, Scizor, and Cleavor in the same distortion. So, like, when he found one, he would just save, and if not, he would reset. So, I don't know. If there's, like, a good location to reroll Mimikyu, then... I don't know. Even with Alpha Power 2, they're pretty common, so, like... Okay, I reckon I can get one Darkrai in before ads. Yeah. I can get another Mimikyu maybe? No, I can't. Okay, ads are about to start. I will be back in a few minutes. I'm back. Yippee, wahoo. Okay. Back. Okay. Welcome, Jack. No, that's Skyfish. I'm sleepy. Wrong streamer. Mark is uncommon? Ooh. Uncommon seems to be a very common mark. Mine was in the sewers and it was basically a soft reset hunt. Okay. Hopefully I can get a good Mimikyu distortion. I haven't seen one in a long time in ZA. I think maybe I should play through my Heart Gold and Soul Silver copies up until Goldenrod. Because for Egg Month last year, I did dual hunting in Diamond and Pearl in Solaceon Town. And I'm hatching Riolo eggs right now, and that's fine, but also I'm kind of sick of it, if that makes sense. Like, I've already done an entire hunt. I did Misdreavus last year in Pearl for Egg Month. I got it. Isn't Speed Twister transphobic, is he? It's the first I'm hearing of this. Once again, I suck. Hey, okay, not my fault you started playing Hightail. No, it is my fault you started playing Hightail. Not my fault you got addicted to Hightail. I think he is. I mean, if you have proof of that, I'd love to see it. Something happened a few years back and that's why he doesn't post anymore? Oh, right. Okay. I don't know, I've been doing Egg Month for like the last 3 years now, and I haven't... Like, this year will be my 4th one, and I don't think I haven't heard of this at all. I mean, I am willing to believe you if you've got, like, evidence. Where's his server? Speed Twister, he runs Egg Month, and, like, pretty much only hunts in Colosseum. I mean, the issue is I don't know who posted it. Oh, okay, that doesn't really help then. I don't know, because, like, Egg Month is basically my only excuse to hunt full odds eggs, because I really don't think I would if it didn't exist, but also I think it's really dumb that 4096 full odds eggs aren't allowed either. Like, it would suck if he is. I want to do Egg Month this year. I mean, you could still do Egg Month, you just don't have to involve it with him. I think Egg Month is stupid. I like it. I like the concept of having an egg event, like a full odds egg event, but I think it's dumb how gatekeepy it is. Like, why should it be only full odds? I mean, not full, only 8192 full odds. I understand no Masuda, no Charm, whatever, because that's basically like, oh, why don't you just Masuda it? But like, I don't know, I've never seen, like, this event has gotten full odds, like 8192 eggs going, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody done full odds 4096. Except for you, Caitlin. It sucks that my Marini egg hunt wouldn't qualify. Yeah. it was a fight to even get Gen 5 allowed despite it being 8192. What? That's insane. I have the handle Better Egg Month on Twitter. I'm so ready to use it. Drop the Better Egg Month. My guess is the existence of charm confusing since Gen 4 and 5 have Masuda. Yeah, exactly. And like, I haven't seen anybody require proof of you not Masudering. The only proof you need is like, I don't know, you're in a Gen 3, 4, 5 game. I'm looking for it. I don't believe that you would lie. Like, at least not on purpose anyway. I would just like to not jump to conclusions over something I haven't heard about before. If he is transphobic, that genuinely sucks. I mean, he is kind of weird gatekeepy. I wonder how hard it was to even get a 4096 channel in the server, because he has 8192 and 4096 shiny split into 2 different channels, which is weird. Imagine most people in the community crazy enough to do full odds eggs already have a reputation built up. Yeah. Say I've also seen the transphobic stuff with that person? Okay. Insane thing to be a shiny hunter and a transphobe, which is really dumb. Think I found it? Okay. Yeah, we should just have our own egg month. That really sucks, man. I was excited for Egg Month this year. Eagle Egg Month. Different, wrong kind of egg. One run Egg Month, just hunt an egg, I don't care. Yeah, I think I'd be just fine an egg shot. Yeah, I'd be much more down to hunt Egg Month if it wasn't so restricted. I kind of get it. Sometimes it annoys me when every shiny hunting channel is filled with a bunch of ZA shinies, almost no full odd stuff. But segregating 8192 and 4096 feels excessive. Yeah. Should have done an egg hunt for my coming out shiny video. Fuck. You fucked up there. That would have taken forever though. 5 haunts. I wasn't even looking, I'm not gonna lie. I so could have just missed a shiny. I was not paying attention. Planning a bug catching week and someone else did it. This is about Hogwarts Legacy when it came out. Okay, well he's quote tweeting something from Noro, so I'm sure he's not. Oh wait, no. Somebody posted in the replies to that a screenshot of somebody holding up a DS with a screenshot of something he said in a Twitch chat that I kind of can't read. Hey, I saw your recent tweets regarding Hogwarts Legacy and I'm trying to understand your something of view on it. If you want to talk about it, then that's it. Also, what's your thought about the game having transgender character in it? Okay. Yeah. We need to kill this guy, I think. Oh, okay. That was the tweet you sent. Okay. Trying to understand your point of view on it if you want to talk about that. Is also what's your thoughts on having... Yeah, okay. Damn. Didn't realize he was such a dickhead. I'll host Egg Month. Would you all be down for that? Of course. I'll do the Curb Platinum Egg Month. Better Egg Month. Not transphobic Egg Month. Everyone hatches at least one egg. We need it. This is going to be woke Egg Month. The plan is just get an egg shiny. I don't care which game or method. See, I understand not wanting method, and I think it's cool that you would just allow it, but I don't know, because the whole point of the original event is that nobody ever did full odds eggs, so like that's why the event existed. I don't know about like doing Masuda eggs or whatever, but I feel like at least it should include 4096, because who has ever hunted 4096 eggs? Who has ever done that? I want cool moves and cool shinies. Yeah, I mean, I get it. But I don't know. I understand not wanting Masuda method, odd egg, shiny family, etc. But 4096 aren't exactly easy. Which is... Well, that's the same as... 8192 eggs. They're harder. Make a post on Blue Sky about thinking of hosting an egg hunting event. Okay. I will retweet said post. Need as much trash as I can get? Yeah, definitely. Full odds should be encouraged but not required? Yeah, I think so. Like how BDSP Safaris allow for Safari Week. Again, I feel like slightly different case, but yeah, I agree. Took over 7k, I love full odds eggs for Grookey and Sword and Shield. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I remember when the hidden ability Galar starters released from Pokemon Home, I Masuda'd Score Bunny, and I think I got it in like 30 eggs or something. It was within the first box. I don't know if I have that in my spreadsheet. Method shinies. I do. Oh, 226. Never mind. That's a lot. And then I did Masuda Galarian Slowpoke, and that took, I think, 1,011 eggs. So that was like almost, that was getting close to double odds for Masuda. I wish Oras didn't have like the world's worst Safari Zone. I need to close some tabs. I'm putting a thing for name suggestions. See, this is a problem. Because, like, Egg Month is also... Egg Week? Egg Week is... I feel like a week isn't long enough to do an egg hunt, though. That's why it's a whole month, because egg hunts take a long time. Just hunt eggs. You can't all get what we wish for, can we? Yeah, I mean, that's true. Maybe 2 months? Egg year. A month isn't necessarily long enough to hatch a shiny egg, but it's way more time than a week. Like, I agree, a month, you're not gonna hit odds in a month, but like, egg 4 weeks. A week is nowhere near enough time. Egg biannual. You could do... What if you do 2 weeks every 6 months? Egg fortnight. These 3, yes. I don't know, actually... 2 weeks every 6 months kind of sounds like a good idea. I'd be down for that. But then that's just going Fortnite Bush, Zoppy's event thing. I have no idea what that is. I don't follow Zoppy or anything, so I wouldn't have a clue. There are guns in this game? What? In Hytale? Mostly due to it being called Fortnite? No. Do you not know what a fortnight is? Like, the period of time. Two weeks, yeah, exactly. It's not spelt like the game. What if it's like Trans Rights Egg Month? True. What if a skeleton just rolled up with a fucking blunderbuss? Okay, I did not expect there to be guns in Hytale, but that's awesome. When is it, Egg Month? Yeah, it's in April. What if we do something like that's it, Blunderbuss Week. March, April, May, egg 3 months. Well, you could... I don't know, we could, like, do it in June. Because it's, like, egg, you know? That might be kind of corny. I don't know, it's complicated. But I mean, like, we could... You can still hunt for Egg Month as long as, like, you don't... I suppose just, like, don't post in Speed Twister's server. Just, like, completely detach from his aspect of it. I don't know how possible that is. Because, like, for the last 2 years now, I've had... Egg Month has been, like, a significant portion of my free time during April. Like, every night I would go outside with my DS's and just sit down and hunt eggs for the entire month. So, like, I don't know... this is hard because I don't want to not do it, but, like, if Speed Twister's a terrible person, then I don't... Why is shit gotta be complicated, man? Fuck it, egg right now. We're hunting eggs right now, I've got my DS here. I don't have enough arms for this. You can keep doing it? Yeah, I don't... I'll get Marini? Yeah, definitely. 5 Haunter and a Mimikyu. What does this mean? I have Pokemon Pearl and Pokemon Shining Pearl open. I'm not actually gonna hunt eggs right now. That would be way too difficult. My granddad's nickname is Eggs. See, look, I'm in the daycare right now. Mimikyu must be scarified for Timothy. Scarified? What? Terrified. Timothy, go away. I don't know, it's complicated, because I don't want to not do Egg Month, but, like, I don't want to also... I don't know, man. Just had my first triple turt moment of this hunt. What are you hunting? I have no idea. Triple turt. Sacrificed. Oh, okay. Turtonator? Oh, sick. What percentage is Turtonator? I don't know if I've ever even caught a Turtonator before. 10%? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I mean, not that I would know. Okay, I'm skipping this. Just started the hunt yesterday, so triple turt is impressive at this time. True. I think I need to blow up because I found a quadruple Mimikyu on this phase, and I think that's why I've gone over odds. Actually, I don't remember if I found that while I was over odds or not. But either way, used my luck. It's a really cool area. Almost everything is 10%, so it feels like a proper mixed bag. Turtonator's a Sun exclusive, isn't it? Sun and Ultra Sun. Please promote. I will retweet this. The encounter tables are different in non-Ultra Sun. Yeah, Standard Sun in some... Standard Sun, some may say. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at this actually, because I genuinely don't even know where Turtonator spawns. Blush Mountain? Ah. Okay. Geodude, Electabuzz, Torkoal, Charjabug, Mudbray, Turtonator, Togedemaru in Sun and Moon. Then in Ultra, Graveler, Elekid, Torkoal, Dedenne, Charjabug, Mudbray, Turtonator. Okay, it's pretty similar. Yeah, but it's like all 10 or 20%, so I think that's pretty good. One of the few completely optional locations in Alola, yeah. It's like how, also the desert, where you find Tapu Bulu, is just, like, completely optional. I did hunt at Blush Mountain once. I tried to get a Charjabug. I got a Mudbray. Which I suppose makes sense. Mudbray is 20%, Charjabug is 10. This Psychium Z is in that desert. I have genuinely never... I remember I stumbled my way through it once, I think, in Moon, and I've never been in it again. I don't even know if I caught Tapu Bulu. I genuinely don't remember. If you ever randomly spend a few hours counting how many Pokemon you have across all your games? I can't say I do, to be honest. I can't say I've ever done that. I must have been through that desert 3 times. Yeah, I have. I think I've been there once. Since the game came out. 6666. Oh my god, Winding Scaster. Shiny Mimikyu right now. Never mind, 5 Haunters. 5 Haunters showing up on 6666. This is evil. And now Giovanni's theme is playing. Okay, this is straight up evil. This is a called Bull on my original file way back when Shiny hunted it in the past 3 years and also found the Psyche of Zed there. Timothy, if this 666 and 6666 and 888 encounters at once while Giovanni's theme is playing and 5 want to show up, yeah, this thing's evil. I don't know what 888 means, but I think it's evil. I'm going to assume it's evil because it was at the same time as 6666. "888 me when I eat dinner super fast." I hate that the Darkrai and Shaman events were so limited. Like, it's taken me this long to even hunt them. Excuse me. I wish I was able to double hunt them. I would have double hunted them. I still need to check if I can mod my Switch. I gotta get one of those little jigs off Amazon. The Switch one, like, right Joy-Con rail jig. Because... if you go onto the Switch Hacks website, you can put your serial number in and see if it can be hacked, and mine says may or may not be patched, so that's helpful. March could work since my games are supposed to arrive in the middle of Feb. Ooh. Been putting off modding my Switch. I want to do it to remove the shiny charm from my shield beat, my shield badge quest. Blah. Yeah, I want to get rid of the charm from my shield save, and I don't know, are you able to change your player gender in the modern games? Because I know in the older games it's just a toggle in PK Hex, but I remember I couldn't change it in Gen 7? No? Yeah. Man. It's too much? Yeah, I thought so. Clip goes funny. Oh, this is the evil clip. You couldn't change it in Sun and Moon? No, you can't. There's a bunch of extra data. Yeah, in, immediately after that clip, I get recommended a Northern Lion clip. That's funny. Because my game lets me easily. What, Sun and Moon? I don't know, the PK Hex might have updated it. It might be capable of doing that now. But, like, last time I tried, I couldn't. Change the gender on my old moon save? I may have to inquire about this later on. Because, like, this save file, being as old as it is, I want it changed. And I haven't done it yet, because I just couldn't last time I tried. It's one of the two files I gotta change gender on, the other being my white 2 file. That's easy though, because that's an older game, it's just a flat toggle. The only problem there is you then have to go through all of your Pokemon and make sure the original trainer is set to female rather than male. So they're still yours. I've been... Batch editor? Yeah. Batch editor is a lifesaver. I don't know how many times I've, like, flip-flopped back and forth on what I wanted my username to be in my, my Pearl save. And the batch editor is a lifesaver for that. Once you learn how to use it, that is. I'm getting the Egg Month tag on Blue Sky. Is there no Egg Month tag on Blue Sky yet? Did he never make a Blue Sky account? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he never did. Nope. Well, it's free then. Sounds like a Speed Twister problem. Okay, I think... just mentally, for me, not that this does anything, I'm just gonna drag that server all the way down to the bottom of the server list in on Discord. And I think I will just stop posting my shinies there. That sucks, man. We should make... I'm gonna host an event called Mimikyu Month where you only hunt Mimikyu and then you don't get Mimikyu because you can't get Mimikyu as a shiny because it's apparently shiny locked. Probably be better Egg Month. I don't necessarily know if directly calling it Egg Month is good. Because I have the account on Blue Sky, Twitter, yeah. I don't know much about this, but it always sucks when someone you like turns out transphobic. Yeah, it's not fun. This is something I wish I did not know and did not happen, but you know, it doesn't always work like that. So I hate that guy. I don't know if he's transphobic, but he is an abuser, so like... This is why Matt's my fucking goat amongst goats. Yeah, absolutely. It's insane how it's just like so difficult to be like Matt. Like, just be normal about things. Like, is it that hard? I'm thankful that it doesn't happen a lot, but it's disappointing when it does. Yeah. Go away, Legends Arceus, in the interlude to battle. A prelude to battle, I mean. Thank you, Arvin, for saving me from boring music. When I was a teenager, I had this one friend who, months and months into my friendship, told me, oh yeah, non-binary people don't exist. Okay, time to obliterate people. Hi Lily. Good 4 AM morning. I hope you're having a nice 4 AM. What happened with Speed? He's transphobic. Him and Germa are just the best examples of just dudes who just like to exist. I don't know why I added just so many times to that sentence, but yeah. Abby, if you scroll up in the chat, there's like links posted by Curb where he's just being transphobic. we're having Darkrai month where you just hunt Darkrai and then also don't find it because you're also hunting Mimikyu and you want to try and find something and then you don't. I have to be annoying and also get Egg Month official. That's what they use on Twitter. As long as you're fine with getting blocked and banned from the Discord, probably, then go ahead. Let me get the link. I'm just gonna repost it in the chat. Don't fucking care about the Discord. Yeah. I'm doing a not hunting watching Sleepy stream month where I don't hunt and watch Sleepy stream. Wait, I can't do that though. Tell me when Mimikyu month, I'll join you then. It's kind of just like every month, for me at least. I made the PSP a Atreus flag? Hell yeah. Mimikyu Eternity, that's what it seems like. It's Mimikyu Eternity for me right now. I feel like we should probably get onto some lighter topics, baby. Like, we being tired as fuck. Let's make a ghost type month. Genuinely? Yes. October is spooky month. Mimikyu Purgatory, something like that. The only type that doesn't have a dud? Exactly. Ignore Golden Guy. I ate the most bomb-ass pizza ever earlier and it was great. Hell yeah. No, but like, maybe we... Basculegion is right there. Bug has no bad Pokemon? That's true. I'll never ignore Golden Guy, I love that guy. His shiny should be silver. That's my only problem with Golden Go. His shiny is booty cheeks. The same with Gimme Ghoul. Their shinies suck. His shiny is actually like top 5. Mods, do one of the things I already said. Oh, mods, don't do any of that, actually. You did get me there, I'm not gonna lie. Timothy, you're not welcome here, go away. I'm seeing so many Haunter and it's got me scared. I have them, nice. I saw Matt was posting yesterday about how he wished he got why is the camera gone lower? There. How he wished he got the this Sun and Moon special edition, like my one, this black one, the Solgaleo and Lunala one. And I was like, yeah, because they're like they're absurdly expensive now. It's insane. I just got lucky and I found like a pretty scratched up one on Marketplace for I don't even remember actually. I'm gonna cause some enemies in chat, but you know what ghost type I'm not huge on? Dragapult. It's not bad, but I'm not blown away by it. Dragapult? I like Dragapult. It's pretty good. I don't understand why it never got a G-Max form. I feel like it should have gotten a G-Max form. Dragon Catapult is so funny, I love it. No, I'm not gonna lie, Paul. I think you're right, you are wrong. That didn't make any sense. It's a dragon catapult that launches its own children like missiles. I think that's awesome. Still mad Noiva, never got a Mega. They should have given Charizard another Mega, actually. I think you're right, you're wrong. Yeah. They should have made Mega Charizard Z, and they should have given no other new Megas in the DLC, and then that's it. Okay, but like... Everyone was expecting Mega Charizard Z, right? That wasn't just me, that was like an everybody expecting it thing. I should have given Volcanion a Mega from where you use it deletes the Volcanion from your game. I was scared there was going to be a Fire Dark Mega Charizard Z in the base game, then I saw one of the trailers have it. Yeah, I for sure was like convinced there was going to be Mega Charizard Z. Also, Hello Electrode. That's an awesome name, actually. Welcome in. They could have at least given... Did I just up the counter? No, I didn't. They could have at least given Venusaur and Blastoise Z Megas, so they had two, like, Charizard, but no. And it's also crazy that the only Pokemon with X and Y Megas are Charizard, Mewtwo, and Pikachu. Not Pikachu, Raichu. It might as well be Pikachu. That annoys me as well. I like the Mega Raichus, but also, they're just Pikachu. They just wanted to find a way to give Pikachu Megas, so they made it Mega Raichu look like Pikachu. Doesn't matter though, because Alolan Raichu clears both of them. To me, Mega Raichu X is Mega Raichu, Mega Raichu Y is Mega Pikachu. Okay, but they're both designed to look like Pikachu. Alolan Raichu was my baby. Alolan Raichu was like one of my top 10, I think. I don't know, I haven't... Every time I make it, like I do one of those favorite Pokemon picker things, it always changes. Who cares about Venusaur? Ignore the fact that Venusaur is my favorite of the three. Yeah, I used to be a Squirtle fan, but now I've matured with my age, and now I like Venusaur more. Same with Incineroar. I picked Incineroar first time round, but I've grown and now I like Decidueye. They could have done a Alolan Raichu Z. They should have done a Mega Alolan Raichu. That would have been awesome. 5 Haunters again. What is happening today? Why am I seeing so many Haunter? I wish Mega Raichu X's original and shiny colors were swapped. I don't know what the shinies look like, so I'm just going to agree with you. I'm not huge on Alolan Decidueye, but I love Hisuian. That's completely fine. I'm not going to knock you for that. I really like that Hisuian Decidueye shiny looks like Alolan Decidueye. That's like a really cool detail. But also regular Decidueye and Rowlet Rowlet, Dartrix, and regular Decidueye shinies are insane. They're so good. Oops. I just took a screenshot. My favorite is Charizard. Mods, ban yourself. Venusaur is the best conversion to take your pipeline. You know, I think maybe I need to get illiteracy courses because I think I can't read. That's not... The Venusaur is the best conversion to T-Girl pipeline is real. Yeah. still haven't evolved my Dartrix yet because this slut lizard. Don't talk about Salazzle like that. I'm a woke Charizard fan because I like Megazard Y more than X. I agree. I like Megazard Y better. Because it looks like actual Mega Charizard. You really just have to try harder. I got it first phase by trying hard. Okay. I feel like this is a slight attack on me as well. Growing up is liking Charizard because you realize you don't have to hate it for being popular. I don't hate Charizard. I just hate how popular it is. The actual guy himself, he's fine. He's like a... In my mind, Charizard is like a 7 out of 10. He's cool, but like, he's also just Dragon. Big fan of the fact that the current Charizard in the anime can turn to Megazard Y since we had enough of Exzard in the XY series. I didn't even know they were doing Megas in the anime right now. I mean, it would make sense given ZA is out and they have to tie it into that, but... He's cool, but Leon did cook him a bit for me. Yeah. I like... It's so bad, like, how... way differently treated the other starters are to Charizard. Like, oh my god, just because Logan Paul likes him doesn't mean he's the greatest guy ever made. Like, like, why did Charizard get a G-Max in base game Sword and Shield and then the other two had to wait until, the DLC? Like, the freak. Logan Paul likes me because I'm great. Logan Paul has the special edition of Scarlet and Violet where all of the protagonist's friends hate you, and Kieran keeps Ogerpon, and he takes Terrapagos. I don't think Bulbasaur and Squirtle were in at launch. I think they were. But, like, you had to transfer them in from home. I don't remember. I'm looking this up, actually. They were in code, but not obtainable natively? Yeah. Okay, Bulbasaur. Game locations. Sword and Shield. Wild Area News, Pokemon Home, Event. And then Trade in version 1.2 onwards. More reason is Leon trained with Mustard and picked Charmander and the other two are left for you to pick up with Mustard. I mean, yeah. But also, that's dumb. And they just gave him Charizard because, big lizard dragon guy that everyone likes. It's so dumb, man. I don't like Sword and Shield. I think they should go back and patch Sword and Shield. So, Leon gives you all three in the bedroom at the end of the game. Did I miss a shiny? I wish. I'm almost at 7k now. But don't worry, I'm gonna get Mimikyu next encounter, watch. Speaking of Leon training with Mustard, it said at some point that Leon could never find the way to the Dark Water Tower, so it means he just canonically has a Kung Fu. Okay, watch, shiny Mimikyu right now. See, look, there it is. That Mimikyu is shiny. I really like the idea that Leon showing up in Lumio's for Jacint's tournament. He just got lost and somehow took the train across the channel. And now he's in France and he somehow ends up in Jacint's tournament. Did you have an epic moment at 6767 encounters? I haven't even got there yet. The Eurostar, yeah, that one. Oh, 6767. Yeah, no, I don't even think I can even hit that. No, I can read, I promise. I don't think I can hit that. That's not divisible by 6. So it didn't happen. I O-passed it? Like O-powers? O-powers back? What? I thought there was the NPC that said, O-powers are gone, they murdered them. Cheating? Nuh-uh. You're cheating by, mods timer out for -2 seconds. I never once used O-powers? Yeah, me neither. DS is covering my keyboard, I can't see it. Mod me for 2 seconds? Yeah, I suppose that is what a negative timeout would be, right? Mods deactivate Hypocopia game key. Mods, make her buy a game key card. Shout out to O-Powers for making Gen 6 Oat challenges so much better. Yeah. I haven't done one of those. While we're at 6966, it's like 6969, but in 3 encounters earlier. Pretend when I do the next set of encounters it says 6969, because that's funny. Mods make her play Smash Ultimate Diddy Kong. Well, 6969, isn't that funny? Mods, make her play Smash Brawl on a Wii remote. Not as a main, but as a backup guy. I used to main me Brawler. Shit, she was ready. When Ultimate first came out, I made me Brawler. Another 5 Haunters with a Mimikyu on the same game. What is happening? Is this a threat? Are the Haunters gonna fucking kill me? I feel like the Haunters are gonna fucking kill me. I don't play Smash, but anytime I did it, I played Samus. I generally main like young Link. I try to play Incineroar. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at Smash in general, but I like to play as Villager and Isabelle. Never got like good at Smash, but when I tried, I played Palutena. Ah. I think I would like rotate between young Link, Donkey Kong, Incineroar, and me Brawler. I upped the wrong counter too early. Gotta head out, but before I do, I've unlocked the recipe for Potion of Pigeon Morphing. Hytale is not a real game. What do you mean Potion of Pigeon Morphing? That's not real. Nah, it's great. Does it let you fly? Like, does it just straight up turn you into a pigeon? Whoa, 7K. Should I craft one? Obviously, what do you mean? Why is that a question? Timothy will not be forgotten. Timothy can suck my balls. I didn't mean that. Oh, ads. Ads. Whoopsies. I missed out on the ads countdown. Ads are here. My bad. Whoopsies. Mods defend Timothy. No, mods ban Timothy. I'm back. Gub Night Curb. Thanks for hanging out. Minecraft Steve emoji react. Royal Avenue time. I haven't done a battle royale in like years. I should do one of those. I need to do a Ribbon Master or something in Gen 7. I mean, obviously, when I get Mimikyu, I will Ribbon Master it. But maybe I need to, like, do another one in the meantime. But what do I Ribbon Master? I don't know. Okay, Does lock removal Necrozma count for a Ribbon Master if I can technically transfer... I can transfer it to home, but, like... It won't be legal online or anything, so I wouldn't be able to get, like... This isn't... hadn't even thought about this. I might genuinely go ask the Ribbonmaster subreddit, like, what's the deal with lock removal shinies? What do we think on that? Because, like, there's no way I can get a lock removal shiny into the online ladder. 5 Haunters again. What the freak? Got the Godfather after me or something. Had to do one for my Gen 7 Ribbonmaster, then I got to the battle tree and immediately gave up. Ribbonmaster Grubbin. Ooh. While you're at it, ask what the deal is with airline food. Wow, I've never heard that joke before. Josh Father. Shop it, let me go. I suppose if all of the Shinotic were dead and I was just leading with Smeargle, then it wouldn't matter about Frisk, right? No, because no, Shuppet's holding a Shuppet. I think my Smeargles are holding leopard berries. Never mind. It would still matter. Shuppet, freak you. Shuppet, unlive. I'm gonna be TikTok censored now. Unalive yourself. I hope you, yeah, I got nothing except unalive. I hate that people do talk like that, like, outside of censored platforms. They just, like, self-censor themselves, and it's cringe and gross. But you know what else isn't self-censored? Mimikyu, because Mimikyu is awesome. You know what I hate? Let me guess. Airline food. The phrase suicide? Oh my god. I hate that. That was funny for like a week in 2019. But now it's like, if you use that unironically, you should do that, I think. I feel like if I start watching that, if I start watching TikTok, I'd start doing that. See, here's the solution to that. Don't use TikTok. Pretty good solution if you ask me. Oh! Free-to-air TV is insane. I got home from work last night, and my mum was watching, I think it was just whatever came on the TV. I don't think she put it on intentionally. But that was... This show was TikTok Top 100. And it was just a bunch of TikToks being shown on TV. And it wasn't even new, it was from 2024. I would kill myself if that was on my TV. It was like... And the entire thing was... This is how many views the video got, and this is estimated how much money it made. But, like, the estimations were complete bullshit, because I'm sure 90% of the videos wouldn't have qualified to make money. And even if they did, they might not have been from a country that, they might not have been from a country that has monetization on TikTok. And then also at the end, they said, all earning amounts were estimated using real-world targets and AI. So, like, they're all just bullshit anyway, so it doesn't matter. It was like, okay, what... Do you think... They must have been like, oh, well, the only way 70-year-olds are watching this in their half day's sleep as they're lying on the couch at 4 PM is if it says how much money each one makes. Got the potion. Okay, does it just turn you into a pigeon and then you can fly, or... I want to train this Hyperspace Alpha Houndoom to 100, but I want to do it in a fun way. You could train it to the pinnacle of power for a Houndoom. it's really annoying how many candies you get from hyperspace. Like, on one hand, it's really useful, but like, I wish you could just earn XP in hyperspace. Like, you don't have to give it to me when I encounter the Pokemon. But, like, you give it to me when I exit the wormhole. I'm liking the Mega Shards, but I think Matt would break into my house and steal my Switch. I'm small and a pigeon. So, can't fly it? What? So it literally just turns you into a pigeon and that's it? That's awesome. This is Game of the Year. That's the thing that sold me on Hytale most. You can turn yourself into a pigeon. Can you turn yourself into the Squid Sisters? I don't think you can. If I see another Haunter, I'm gonna teleport to the moon and back in half a second and nobody's gonna notice. I don't like how the Hytale characters look, so I can just become a creature. Yeah, I wish the customization was better. Alright, I'm going to the moon. I'll see you guys in half a second. I'm back. The moon was much better because there was no Haunter. You're a pigeon. I'm sorry, Port. I didn't mean it like that. I guess no, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. I meant, like, I'm not constantly encountering Haunter on the moon unless I bring a 3DS with me, then I am. Ow. Don't scratch your head, it hurts. I guess that's what I get for saying Haunter bad. I'm only seeing, like, groups of 5 Haunter, though. What is happening? Shino's so bad on that Darkrai? Damn. Skill issue. Genuinely, what is happening? Why am I seeing so many Haunter? Don't scratch your head at 3 AM. Well, good thing it's noon. You're summoning them? I don't want to be summoning them! But all I'm seeing is freaking Haunter! There's no repel trick here, is there? There's definitely not. Mimikyu today. Hello, John JW. Welcome in. I'm hoping Mimikyu today. I really am. Have fun with the shiny Haunter. No! No, I'm not hunting shiny Haunter. But no, you can't say that and leave. Wait. That's freaked up. Hi, Galactose. Yeah, okay, there's definitely no... There's no repel trick here. Everything's the same level. Horseshoe crab discussion stream. I love horseshoe crabs. Maybe if you look for Haunter instead, Mimikyu will appear. Maybe. Well, there's 2 Mimikyu right there. I love Katsuing. This is awesome. I was talking to roommates about cakes and horseshoe crabs and turtles and stuff. Hell yeah. Has anyone got that picture of Jack where he's with a horseshoe crab? Because that was awesome. I woke up and I thought, but did I wake up? No, we were in VC at night and I looked on Blue Sky and Jack posted a picture with a horseshoe crab and I was like, holy shit, Jack's with a horseshoe crab. They're cool, they're cute, they're harmless and they're medically significant. Hell yeah. It was a pretty cool photo. I want to take a photo with a horseshoe crab. Man, now that 3DS is on mode, can't win. I need to get, like, another power board for under my desk or something, because this is insane. Okay, there we go. I want to fight a horseshoe crab in Halo 3. I don't really take photos of myself, but I have photos of horseshoe crabs. Hell yeah. Real life dome fossil. I don't know if I can even find a horseshoe crab here. I would like to find one. 7.5k for banana dinosaur today? Ooh, good luck. What game? Because you're either very over odds or somewhat near odds. And then 7.2k for Fire Kitty? Nice. Black 2 and Colo? Oh, hell yeah. I need to get back to my Colosseum Quilava hunt. I don't think I encountered on that game. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Copper Green Flames are worth it. Yeah, I started that hunt in Shadow Month in 2023, and I just haven't... I've been on and off about it for like the last 3 years. I should get back to it, but like, they're slow and they're really difficult to do. Like, I would do it as a side hunt to this, but it's like that Colosseum kind of has to be the main hunt. And like, they're so difficult to double hunt if you don't have a wave bird either. Like, and also, if I'm hunting Colosseum, I've got, I've got like a disc in my Wii and I'm using it on a GameCube controller. And then I've got my Wii U running Nintendo in Wii mode in the other room. And I have to run a really long HDMI cable to my room. So it's just a massive hassle. And then I'm like using, Haunter's attack. They're evil. They're being mean to me. I have the okay, so on my Wii U I have the Colo, I have the one with the soft reset combo, but on my Wii I have a disc. So like I have to reach over and press the reset button on my Wii, put my controller down, pick up the other controller, do the reset combo, and I'm holding 2 controllers and it's a nightmare. But like, I don't know, I think I'd rather just single hunt it anyway. Maybe like, I'm scared, I'm kind of sleepy, but I'm scared I'm gonna go to bed and Timothy is gonna show up. I feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen, I'm not gonna lie. Also, why are you kind of sleepy? I'm sleepy, that's me. See, it's awesome that I stream at nighttime for Americans because I get to make that joke all the time and it never gets old. It's always funny and never once old at all, ever. That happened once before, didn't it? It happened a couple times, I think. I know it's happened more than once. I'm not sleepy, I'm hunting Cherubi. What game are you hunting Cherubi in? I want to do Arceus Cherubi, but that's like a difficult hunt. It happened for a Golbat. I'm pretty sure it happened for something else as well. I know one was a Golbat. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, nice. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure there's like... almost every set of encounters today has had a Haunter. I don't know if there's been a set without Haunter. There was a Haunter named after me, but I don't know if there was a stream that day. I'm pretty sure you were. Let me see. I have that... Oh... Yeah, I have no idea. You might have been. I think I went to bed right before you got those two Shuppet. Yeah. That was like a week ago. But this is a Shuppet free zone now, so there's going to be no more shiny Shuppets ever. Four Haunters. Genuinely, what is happening? Why is there so many Haunters? I don't understand. I don't know if I'm just going insane and I'm like actually noticing how many Haunters there normally is, or if there's just an absurd amount of Haunters today. What's Lily hitting her head against? Mimikyu. It's like a baby Mimikyu. I genuinely feel bad because now I can't remember who redeemed this, who drew this. It was like a couple days ago. Oh, I feel bad because I can't remember who redeemed it. I might have to go back and look through the VOD to see who drew that because I actually can't remember and now I feel really bad. I will make the Shuppet free zone a little bit bigger though. Just to make sure. There's no Shuppet here. This is a Shuppet free zone. Did we ever find out what animation got put onto Lily there? I still have no idea. Packing it in, I'm going to sleep. Good night, Claire. Timothy's gonna show up now and you're gonna miss him. Congrats on Timothy. Charger bug? Looks like Charger. What do you mean looks like Charger bug? How can you tell that that looks like Charger bug? Gub night, Claire. I look at Charger bug. Okay, I'm gonna need to like see Charger bug's model now, like. I need to see its animations. I probably should have looked on YouTube for that. Bug-coded movements. Never mind, I should probably just open the Pokédex on one of these games and have a look. That's probably easier. Have I seen a Charger bug in this game? I have. Okay. Oh, I can't make it through the cry if I haven't caught one. That's lame. Okay, what about on this game? I'm getting to the bottom of this now. There. I can't see the controls. Oh! I think you're right. Huh. Well. I suppose that it is charger bug. Oh, it just got really hot in here out of nowhere for some reason. I thought Lily was trying to eat the floor. No, I think she's been turned into a charger bug against her will. Shop it, you're on thin ice there, buddy. Ugh. And two of them had brisk, that's insane. Mystery dungeon, but you're isekai into being a charger bug. Mystery dungeon, but a charger bug is isekai into being you. My fantasy. Lily, what if you get isekai into Pikmin and then you're a bread bug? I'm gonna isekai Fex into Among Us so he can be Pile Plummy. I was saying before, Pile Plummy has kind of overtaken Fex in like some sort of Green Goblin mask kind of way. Because we were playing Among Us and Fex hadn't played before. Or not in a while, and the default name the game gave him was Pile Plummy. And now that's just like him. Man, they need to make a Lola again. On everybody's entire soul, a Lola in Gen 10, it's happening, even though it's definitely not happening, but it's happening. It's the alliteration that sells it? Yeah. Pile Plummy. Don't hit the home button before you've even encountered. That's not gonna work. We just need like 16,000 people in one server so we can get 10 people to play Among Us, because otherwise it's just never gonna happen. Best we can do is a Lola DLC in 2027. I'll take it. They're actually doing an Alola region DLC for ZA right now, and it comes out tomorrow. I don't know if you guys knew that, but Game Freak told me not to tell anyone, but I can't keep that secret, so tomorrow, DLC Wave 2 for ZA, we're getting Alola. Just the whole region. It's happening. Sevi Islands Part 1, Alola Part 2, deal or no deal? Peony jump scare. I want Shiny Hunting Among Us Discord, I would join. Okay, but what if we play Among Us while we're shiny hunting instead of shiny hunting while we play Among Us? Shiny hunting is the priority, and then you just like do a task every now and then. I thought we were bringing back the eShop so we could do Gen 7 DLC. No, see, that's actually on the cards, but they haven't decided whether or not they're going to do it yet. Trust me, my James works at Freak. Your tasks are different kinds of encounters. Alright, you've got to do a fishing encounter, you have to hatch an egg. You have to do 3 random encounters as a short task. There could be something there to that, actually. We could figure something out. If 3DS updates were forced, we probably would have gotten DLC for Gen 6 and 7. I wish we got DLC for, like, Gen 7. I was going to electrical to do a soft reset and I found the corpse. Real life Among Us where you're you just have a warehouse and you set it up and each room has like 3DSs in it or DSs and you have to do encounters on them. If somebody had an insane amount of money, we should do that. Build an Among Us set in real life, but then the tasks are like, I don't know. How real are we making it? Murder. People actually get stabbed to death. DS wall is a task. Long task, find a shiny on the wall. So many freaking Haunter. I saw Lily using an action replay in Reactor. The imposter's given an action replay or a hacked 3DS with cheats on it or something. Host an IRL where we all bring out games and totally fucking Airbnb to do a shiny hunting Among Us. That would be awesome. I'm trying to think though, how would you do an Among Us in real life? I feel like a core part of Among Us is that you can't really hear anything of what's going on. Everybody's muted, so they're not talking mid-round, and like you can't really hear what's going on. Like you can't hear if somebody gets stabbed unless you get stabbed. So like, would everybody just have to wear noise-cancelling headphones so they couldn't hear like somebody sneaking up behind them and getting stabbed, or like somebody screaming? Closest you get is game like Werewolves. I don't know what that is. If you mean like Mafia, then yeah. I don't know what Werewolves is though. Also, banger alert, I freaking love Hao. Hao is like my favorite guy ever. He's like top 10 guys. Like Mafia? Oh, okay. I haven't played Mafia in years. On like my year 10 camp. our whole group played Mafia, and it was awesome. And my friend was like he ran the game, and he put on a funny voice, and he was Pablo, and he ran the game, and he was awesome. I haven't played Mafia like since then, I don't think. That's the bag. Wait, is my outbreak spoink right now? Did the pause screen say there's a lot of spoink? I'll see on this reset. I think that said I... Pony Wilds, Ancient Pony Path, hell yeah. If you don't like Alola, there must be something mentally wrong with you, because, like, how could you not like a game with this soundtrack in it? Power Plummy moment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I did the encounter again. God damn it. I meant to press X, but I was spamming A. I need to do a hunt in the Ancient Pony Path. I'm gonna do like Oricorio or something, because I need to hear this music. Well, I mean, I have Sensu Oricorio, but bingo. Oh. But does it spawn there? I don't actually know where Sensu Oricorio spawns. I just put it on my bingo. Pony Canyon is kind of vast, yeah. I want to hunt Lycanroc in Pony Path, yeah. Okay, let me... Oricorio I know is by the Battle Tree. Might help if I spell Oricorio right. Mimi 287, ooh, is this one marked? What would the garden it's in is called? It's Pony Meadow. But where is Pony Meadow? Northeast of Pony Plains and south of Resolution Cave. Oh, okay. I think this music should play there. It probably does. Okay, Sensu Oricorio is a 20%. Oh, this is Sun and Moon. Okay. No, sadly, damn. Okay, I'm looking at the encounter table for Sun and Moon. It's 50% Cottony or Petilil, depending on what game you're in. Then, 20% Oricorio and 30% Rabombi. This is actually just like an elite patch of grass. Genuinely nothing wrong with this patch of grass at all. I didn't mean to up that counter. And then in Ultra Sun and Moon, it's 30% Cottony and Petilil, depending on what game. 20% Sensu Oricorio. 30% Rabombi during the day and 20% at night. 20% Floette. And then 10% Misdreavus at night. Ooh, Misdreavus. Okay, maybe I'm hunting this in, like, Ultra Moon exclusively. Oh, but then you get Petilil and not Cottony. Aloli's gonna be the Johto to Gen Alpha? What does that mean? When Nora was hunting the Carla starters and called it retro hunting, I felt so... No. You can't call that retro. 12 years old is not retro. You can't... No. I'm not even saying that because, that feels yucky, that it's retro. No, that's just straight up not even retro. Late Gen Zs hate Johto for no reason. Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, yeah, I get what you mean. All the Gen Alphas are gonna go, Melissa, no. But to babies, it's retro. Has somebody got that image of the, like, where it's half baby, half toddler? They hate Johto because they haven't played it and a YouTuber told them it's bad. I've played Silver and Crystal and I love them. They're great games. The level curve definitely is a problem, but like the game just assumes you're gonna go off and do other stuff and like you're gonna battle every trainer. Which is probably not the best, but like just, I don't know. Speed up ruins people. Oh my god, I hate it. The only speed up I think allowed is Pokemon Stadium speed up because you have to work for that. Level curve is only bad if you just speed through the game. Yeah, exactly. If you actually just play the game, then it's fine. Freaking love Rutabuster. Do not speed up Pokemon yeah, no, I wasn't gonna say play Pokemon Stadium in speed up. I meant the speed up for the Gen 1 and 2 games in Stadium. Because you have to actually work for that. Not that I've ever actually played Pokemon Stadium. I would play Pokemon Stadium if they put the Game Boy games out on Switch Online and then let you connect. Normal, regular Mimikyu to bring good luck. Suspiciously Ditto-shaped Mimikyu. Side note, I really like how all of the Ditto plushes for Mimikyu have it on the Mimikyu, like on the disguise face rather than the actual face. It's like it's fooling Ditto as well. Why is typing with one hand so hard? It makes so much sense. I love it. Yeah. Like, it still has the Mimikyu eyes. Like, for all you know, this could have just been a Mimikyu that drew the face wrong. I love it when my second monitor turns off randomly. We should play rental battles in Stadium Switch Online and make player 2 leave while the room while player 1 picks their team. That would be cool. However, I feel like, given how we've gone with Stadium with N64 Switch Online in the past, it might not be a great idea. It's gonna be funny to see Fletchling in Gen 10 after it was everywhere in Lumiose. I think it's just not gonna be there, actually. Because it was everywhere in Gen 9 as well. Like, at the very start of the game, there's like 16 million Fletchling. I think it might not be in the game. We can have a 4-player battle, actually. We could. Shinx and Starly? True. Still haven't checked to make sure that that did actually say Spoink. I just keep doing resets. Mario Party shiny hunting stream? I'd have to buy Mario Party. Unless you're talking about 1, 2, or 3. I didn't check the menu again! I'm gonna freak out. Somebody yell at me at the end of next reset to not encounter Darkrai, please. Because otherwise I'm gonna do it. Okay, don't encounter Darkrai, don't encounter Darkrai. Stop pressing A. Don't encounter Darkrai. Okay, press A here. Stop pressing A. Open the menu, open the menu, open the menu. Open the menu. It is Spoink, okay. I did it. See, I managed to open the menu. How fast can you mash a button? Pretty fast. Depends. Like, I don't know. Why? Why do you need to know how fast I can mash a button? Also, I don't know why this screen looks so bad. What's happening? Shop it! Oh my god! I'm gonna have 4 opportunities to find a shiny on a plane? Ooh, where are you going? I've had 0 opportunities to find a shiny on a plane because last time I was on a plane, I brought my 3DS but I didn't even use it. Which was dumb. Seattle Regionals? Oh, nice. I've seen a lot of people complaining, there was only... Toronto was the only Canadian regional this year. For this season. Every other North American regional was in the US. Then I'm flying to Texas in March for a wedding. Oh, nice. Shiny hunt at the wedding. I've only had 2 attempts at a plane shiny before and I found one. I remember Taylor posted that when he was going to Japan, he found the shiny Pansear in the Friend Safari and then failed it. They should have no events in the US. Yeah, I think they're probably contractually obliged for Worlds this year. I think there's no possible way of them getting Worlds out of the US this year, which is just sucks. But, like, they need to not have Worlds at all costs. They need to not have Worlds next year in the US. Found a shiny Nidorino on my plane to Japan. Fled first ball, 0 shakes. Ooh. I mean, certainly a gamble doing safari encounters on the plane. They should have Worlds in Australia next year. And I will do everything I can to go to it if that's the case. It was Safari Week? Oh, okay, fair enough. I don't even know what I'm going to do for Safari Week this year. I think I'm probably just going to end up doing same sort of thing as I did last year, but I think I'm not going to have anywhere near as much time this year to, like, stream it. They should have Worlds in Antarctica, that'd be awesome. If they're not going to do it in Australia, Japan makes sense. Like, they've only had 1 Worlds in Japan, which is insane. Somewhere in Europe that isn't London, because London always gets EYC. the state of things is probably why Pokemon XP has had dead silence. Yeah. Because they were meant to start selling tickets for that in like September. And then they postponed it and we haven't heard about it. We haven't heard about it since. So like, I can't imagine things are going very well. But I do think it's probably too late to move Worlds itself. What shopping they at? I'm not shopping they at. This is a shop it free zone. No shop it here. If you're caught with shop it on the spot, $1,000 fine. Worlds is booked years in advance. Yeah, because they announced at the end of 2024, 25 and 26 would be in California. Which, on one hand, I mean, I'm glad we knew about Worlds that early. But on the other hand, why 2 years in California in a row? They're running out of time? Yeah, there's not enough time left for them. Like, they can't move Worlds, but like, what are they even going to do about Pokemon XP? Like, this is the 30th anniversary. The whole thing was that this is the 30th, which is why they were putting it on. But like, clearly, either something's gone horribly wrong, or just the state of the US right now, they can't do it. Because if this is happening in California as well, you know they're going to try and crack down on California. And an event that's going to attract so many people from overseas, I'm sure there'll be, like, ICE agents at every point there can be. What's this? Catastrophe. Heartwood. Probably right. Yeah, and I wish I wasn't, but, you know, things have gone to shit right now over there, so... I think they should just, like, cease functioning in the US. Though they did, apparently they've just signed a whole heap of deals to start printing way more cards in the US. Which, I mean, is not really related to anything we're talking about, but, like... That's cool. Maybe you might actually be able to get cards in the US. Happy for you guys. Wish I could get cards over here. I bought a freaking lunchbox the other day because it's the first cards I've seen in like a month. California 2 years in a row is probably also for research purposes. Yeah. Hopefully they don't just make it a permanent California thing if that's the case. It's just insane to me that there's only been 2 worlds outside of North America. And, like, they were only recently? No, like Gen 11's oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how... Gen 10 isn't even out, though, so I don't know how close they are into the concepting phase for Gen 11 already. Pineco reveal? Like the card? I don't... I have to get up and go get the card if that's what you mean. I think I'm gonna get Mimikyu right now. I mean, next encounter. Hello, Ducky. Welcome in. Pop Nemo. Pop indeed. As soon as the main dev of Gen 10 is done, the team starts planning Gen 11. Yeah. Maybe... I don't know. I think they should just do it in Australia. I think everything about Pokemon should be in Australia and that no other country should get anything because I deserve it because I said so. I'm the main dev of Gen 10, first Pokemon game to release on Scratch. They should do it at my house. Well, that might be a little bit close. Base sleepy as usual. Yeah. Is California really that wanted? Hi, Lily. We've got 2 Lilies here now. Double Lily. Wanted by whom? That's what I'm saying. I generally haven't heard much sentiment about California being wanted, but, you know. I live in California and I want to go to Worlds. Okay, but like... California, Australia, and Italy is basically what I've seen wanted. Right. America's already had regions. America's had 3 regions, because they had Ore as well. Coliseum and XD are based on Arizona, I think. It was Arizona, right? Arizona, Colorado, one of the desert state kind of things. They should just, like, we've had Unova, Alola, and Ore. It's Arizona? Yeah, okay. Like, I don't think we need another America region. We've only just got 3 European regions. We've had 4 Japanese regions, if you don't count, like, all of the spin-offs, because they're, like, all in Japan as well. 4 Japanese, 3 US... Not North America, 3 US. And 3 Europe. Wouldn't really count Alola as American. I mean... No, but it's still United States. I'm not saying... Yeah, I don't know. Mexico is also wanted? Yeah, but like... California, Australia, Mexico is all just like coastal beaches, but then also deserts. And we kind of already got that sort of vibe with Alola. I mean, not deserts. I mean, if you count Ula Ula, yeah, deserts, but like not to that extent, but I don't know. Australia and Germany. I don't know, like, what unique wildlife could they base a Pokemon off in, I don't know, California, that they haven't done? Whereas they have done, like, no Australian animals whatsoever. They can do an entire Pokédex based on Australia. Like, okay, ignoring Kamala. Smokey the Bear, Fire-type bear starter. I don't know who Smokey the Bear is. Killer Monster. Death Valley Pupfish. Okay, now you're just making up words. Australia has the reputation of bugs, so if they did an Australia region that goes so hard on the bugs, true. It'd be bugs and it'd be snakes. But, like, we have other animals as well. The Pikachu clone could be like a Bilby or something. Or like a Wallaby. I want Norway, New Zealand. New Zealand would be cool. Oh, ads are gonna start soon. Awesome. Huntsman Spider, please. That'd be cool. Death Valley Pupfish aren't cool though. They're small blue fish in one hole in the valley. Very lame. 200 of them. It's like Basculin. That's just Basculin in Kitakami, isn't it? Oh yeah, Kitakami, that's like another Japanese region. And then we also got Blueberry Academy, which is in Unova. I just want something south of the equator. Yeah, exactly. Give us something, please. Death Valley has rocks that are moved by the wind. You probably make that a Pokemon. Yeah, true. Oh, okay. Ads are about to start. I've caught the ads this time. I'm aware. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes again. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Hey, Patricia. Is Cacturne that move on their own? Cacturne? Yeah. That's also Maractus. Mimi 288 is marked? Ooh, what has it got? Want more fossil Pokemon? We need... That's true, we haven't... We didn't get any from... Gen... We didn't get any from Gen, 7. We didn't get any from Gen 9. There's a Maractus light behind that Ishihara speech. I saw that from Tate Maractus Man. Saw him freaking out over that. I want more Oshawotts. You got Legends Arceus. I don't think they're going to do Oshawott anytime soon. The next Legends game is probably going to be Litten, Poplio, and Snivy. Unless they just don't do that. Just more regular Oshawotts? Oh, okay. Give me third Poliwhirl Evo? Yeah, true, that'd be good. Need at least 1 billion Mimikyu? That's true. World population of Mimikyus. Lunchtime mark. Ooh, hungry Mimikyu. Yeah, at least 1023 more Mimikyu. Didn't mean to up the Darkrai counter already, whoopsies. I've given up on speculating with Legends, I've been wrong so often. Yeah. But I mean, like, it would make logical sense that the next starters would be Litten, Poplio, Snivy, but like, of course they might not do that, because we just assumed that for ZA they were going to do 1 from each gen, but then they did 2 Johto and 1 Unova. Maybe they just really like the Johto starters. I don't know. Give us an Eevee Mimikyu? What's wrong with Lily? Also, hi, first time here. Hello, Squiz Projects. Galactose, if you're still here, would you care to explain? Basically, somebody's put, I think, Charger Bugs animations onto Lily's model, and, it does that. I was 100% on Snivy being in today because it's so French already. I was wrong. Yeah. Lily's having a hard time because I've got no Mimikyu yet. I'm fairly sure it's Charger Bugs animations. I looked at Charger Bugs animations and they seem pretty similar. So, like, it might be. I'm gonna try and get Darkrai to 1,000 and I'll thought. No Mimikyu and no bitches was the world come to. Is the crawler? Well, the this bit seems to be Charger Bug, so yeah, it's got to be Charger Bug, right? Shiny Wooloo and go, nice. If we have no bitches, then we don't have Yuri. That's true. There is still a decent amount of Yuri on the layout. Well, there's a little bit, and there's the slideshow as well. That's showing the Yuri. This is so sad chat. Type Yuri for respects. So many freaking Haunter. Ow! My brother got me a Paldean Fade CTB for my birthday. Oh, hell yeah. I bought 2 of those. The Mimikyu one. That was awesome. I love those ones. I printed out some e-reader cards earlier and it didn't work because I don't know if it's the paper I used or the e-reader itself. I don't own an e-reader, so I haven't looked into that sort of stuff. I know Fex Collects has printed a lot of e-reader cards. If you want to know what paper or printer or whatever he used, probably shoot him a DM. I've never done one myself, so I'm not sure. Mimikyu gets something, I'm worried for your mentions. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. If Mimikyu gets anything, I'm gonna freak. They're actually showing off, Super Duper Ultra Mimikyu in the Pokemon Presents, so... The e-reader code printings have to be very precise, yeah. Fex is the one to reach out, yeah, definitely. He's the guy. I hope to make my own one day. Just gotta think one of my top 3 favorite Gen 3 mons. Is there something happening? I'm getting Mimikyu next encounter is what's happening. See, look, there it is. Shiny Mimikyu this encounter. Hunt's done, guys, we can all go home. You're gonna be like, if I don't hunt this ASAP, I'm gonna get bullied into it anyway. See, this all still depends on whether or not I get this Mimikyu. Because I don't want to start another Mimikyu hunt before I get this one. I have almost all the Mimikyu Seal product ever made. That's awesome. Would you get it? Drinks are on me. Dude, it's gonna be insane. Haunter, what the freak is your problem, dude? Let me out of here. I think at some point I just gotta run all of these games outside and take them back to the Pokemon Center and heal everything up. Man, but like, getting Mimikyu is gonna be such an insane thing. It should have happened a long time ago. But like, I used the NEDC print program and had some photo paper that's glossy. Used the I'm a Blissey GitHub, so I don't know, but I'll for sure hit up Fex. Yeah, definitely. I know Blissey made a lot of the codes, but Fex has also done a lot of that as well. So if you're having issues, I feel like he'd definitely be the one you should hit up. This phase, I hope so. I mean, I've been hoping this phase for the last 36 phases, but... It's a race between Mimikyu and Timothy at this point. And there's a much higher chance of it being Timothy. What the frickety frick? That's what I'm saying. 36? Yeah. It is in the title. I actually got fancy Unitebot command, so I have exclamation mark Mimikyu. There we go. I probably could have made that more informative, actually. That's not... I could have just said that. I just said phased over 30 times because I didn't want to have to keep changing it every time I phased. How many phases do you think I'll get for Ultra Sun and Moon Minior? It depends on what encounter percentage it is, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what percent it is. Should Forwards hunt Alolan Sandshrew? Hell yeah. Alolan Sandshrew is awesome. I have Sandshrew and Sandslash on the same square on my bingo, and I'm gonna like do a race for them. You know what I used recently? Zoo Pals. What's Zoo Pals? Am I gonna get bullied for being young here because I don't know what Zoo Pals is? I just clicked when I saw the PFP in 6 systems. I've had that a fair few times actually. A fair few people have said I clicked it because I saw how many 3DSs you had. Made eating fun, but eating's already fun. I love eating. You're either getting bullied for being young or excused for being Australian. So millennial of you? Okay, wait, hang on. I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't know what it is. What was it called? Zoo Pals. I have no idea what these are. Is this might just be an American thing? I don't know what Hefty is. Hefty, Amazon, I have no idea what this... I think this might have been an American thing. I have no idea what that is. I've never seen ads for it or anything. Zoo Pals have a song. I truly love eating, that's my problem, but this time for sure, Mimikyu, it's happening. See, it's actually happening right now. Top right game. That's a suspiciously Golbat looking Mimikyu. I knew it was those plates. Funky animal plate. Yeah, I looked them up and I've never seen them in my life, so I have no idea. Thank you, Spankin. They should make a Mimikyu Zoo Pal. I'll eat like it all the time. It would have been funny if that was Shiny Golbat. It would not have been funny if that was a Shiny Golbat, because I've got 12 of those already. I should have a command exclamation mark phases that says what I've phased on how many times. It's peak 2000s brain rot. I'm rooting for a Clef again? No! How many Shuppets that it's the op now? I've got 5 Shuppets, but the last 3 phases have all been Shuppet, and 2 of them were on the same day, so like, Shuppet is evil. Also, I've got, actually I'm gonna have to count again because I haven't checked in a while. I think it's 12 Golbat, 9 Haunter, 6 Klefki, and 5 Shuppet. If that adds up right, I don't remember. All the Shuppets are in a Polycule as well, so leave them alone. Yeah, that is true. That is a law that you missed out on. I think this is going to be my last Darkrai reset, and then I'm going to call it for today. So everything besides the target, yeah. I never have to hunt any of these other any of the other Pokemon here ever again. But that's 1,000 Darkrai, so I think I'm going to find somebody to raid. Might do a couple more Mimikyus. Who's live right now? Droomish is live. Yeah. I was probably going to raid her anyway, so yeah. Let's raid Droomish. I have linked now. You guys should go follow me on these places, I think, because that'd be pretty cool. I'd appreciate that if you did. Thank you everyone who came in today, everyone new. Exclamation mark Binks. Carbinks. You have to follow me on Twitter. Anyway, yeah, I thank you everyone who's here. Let's raid Droomish. Alright. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye.